A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. But the big question is, who has the qualities necessary to succeed? There is so much on the line. Next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. Good-looking cross. Not a time for composure on the ball. Plenty of support here. And there to intervene. King. Walter. Committed challenge. And fish and chips in a position of menace. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Marquez. Walter. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, real excitement here. I say that because it's his long-awaited debut coming up. What should we be looking for from him, Stuart?
Well, I think he's a really good defender. He makes timely interceptions, he makes the right decisions about when to squeeze up and when to drop off, and he's decent in the air. But he'll need to form an understanding with his teammates quickly, and that's not always easy.
Trying to open up the defence. Oh, did so well to deny him. Isco. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Walter. Determined defending. And great work to confuse the defender. And thwarted there following the cross. Oh, this looks useful. And defending as a unit. And now King. Walter. Decent looking pass. Now what can they do from here? Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Will this corner bear fruit for them? And there's the delivery. And a good take under duress there. Marquez. Could be dangerous. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Kane. Isco. And possibilities here. This looks more than decent. Blocking it. So the corner played into the box. Could still be dangerous. But it just petered out. Buxton. And the Invincibles with the ball again. Fine cross into the middle. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Isco. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Will he play it in? Well, he stopped them in their tracks. It has gone over the touchline for what'll be a throw-in. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Walter. And slipped through beautifully. The first half here comes to an end. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Marquez. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. That's a nice-looking ball. Crucial piece of defending. Well, a chance here, perhaps, to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Short corner favoured. It might be on for them. Can he put them ahead? Possession one. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Kane. A very timely interception. And a chance to whip it in here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And the ball in behind the defenders. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. Fancies a pop from here. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Isco. Well, fish and chips looking ravenous here, but nothing comes of it. Well, over the top, and an easy one for the keeper. An attack full of promise. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Who's going to get on the end of it? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Could be a chance to break here. He fancies it, and the keeper's hand does the trick. It'll be a corner. They favoured a short one here. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Oh, this looks useful. Well, he took care of it defensively. In a decent position now. Now, room to roam on the wing for Invincibles. Well, there's defensive solidity for you. Kane. Isco. Kane. Yoon. Good move in the making for fish and chips. Well-timed tackle. And it might be. And still danger here.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Kane. 10 minutes left for play. Showing a real will to win the ball. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Chance to play it in. Just knocked it out of there. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Five minutes remaining then, and the score sheet remains blank. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Isco. Well, the ball back with the Invincibles. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? It comes to absolutely nothing. And it's played into the centre. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Pull from the keeper, and they'll come again. Incisive pass. And the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. Trying to deliver it accurately. Clearing it away. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level, and extra time is coming up. The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. The action is live. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And on the menu... Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Oh, surely! And the keeper, there to deal with it. Well, there's no way to escape the verdict that that was an awful corner. He's given it straight to the opposition. An encouraging move from Fish and Chips. Kane. It might be on for them. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, did so well to deny him. Short corner taken. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, nothing comes of it. Tawfik. Feeding it through. And it's come off the keeper. And the move breaks down.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Well, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping, but he has to remain on his toes. That's a useful cross. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Isco. Can they get in behind them? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, not the best clearance. Can he finish? Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Well, it is without question a very special day. This his debut match. Stuart, what should we expect to see from him?
Well, I think he's a really good defender. He makes timely interceptions, he makes the right decisions about when to squeeze up and when to drop off, and he's decent in the air. But he'll need to form an understanding with his teammates quickly, and that's not always easy.
Just cutting off the supply. Could play it in. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Tawfik. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Great opportunity! Strong hand on that one. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Who can he pick out? This looks promising. And that is defending of the highest order. Well, a deft clearance. Corner conceded. Played over and dealt with it nicely. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, fish and chips have certainly controlled the ball over the last 15 minutes, as those stats tell us, and have played some really lovely football going forward. But they must now make it count and get themselves in front.
And Royals with the ball again. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away. Franz. Abase has it. Tawfiq. And credit due, a good intervention. That's a good pass. And putting paid to the danger. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Could be a chance to break here. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Kane. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. And dribbling with it, but out of play. And the referee blows for a foul. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Tawfiq. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in the... Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Dan. A super tackle and they've won possession. Key. The Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now, who can he play it to? Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Well, the nerves are perhaps jangling a bit more than usual because it's his debut for the club here.
Well, it seems like a good signing to me. They've had some problems at the back in recent years, so I think they just want someone they can depend on week in, week out. He reads the game well, though, and certainly can handle himself, so I expect him to fit in well here.
Disappointing for the Black Cats to give it away in that fashion. Opportunity! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. So the Black Cats get things restarted. Can they wipe out that last goal? Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. That's a good-looking pass. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. That's a good-looking ball. And crossed low into the area. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! Lee. Dan. And fish and chips have possession once more. Chance to play it in. Could be threatening. Well, offside, unfortunately. Not a failure by fish and chips to keep the ball. Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Kane! Oh, a superb save. It has to be. It's still alive. Can they put it away? No nonsense clearance.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Well, pushing again for a goal, looking full of purpose. Opportunity to take the lead. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Could be dangerous. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Can he put them in front? Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. Dan. Key. And a tidy tackle. A glorious chance. Just the clearance that was needed. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, it's creative from the Black Cats. But really sticking to their task defensively. Can he keep his composure? Oh, right in the nick of time. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the ball is moving again, with fish and chips looking to build upon what was an appetising first-half performance. And the Black Cats find themselves in a position of menace. Well, it came to nothing in the end. This could level it. Marvellous anticipation. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Delivering it. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Oh, good vision. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Promising looking ball. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Well, fish and chips unable to hang on to it. Key. Showing a real will to win the ball. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. And into the last 30 minutes now. Genuine chance. And the post getting in the way. Well, nothing comes of it. And beating the defender. Kane. Trying to find the right angle of attack. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. That's a nice looking ball. And a no-nonsense clearance. And quick thinking defensively. Can't miss, surely! Spot on with that tackle. Appeared to be in two minds. Attacking possibilities for the Black Cats. Moving the ball really well here. And the clearance over the byline means a corner. Did well to clear it away. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Brilliant piece of skill. Here is Dan. And they do like to press whenever they can. Dan. Nicely cut out. Really digging in at the back. But still the opportunity. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Dan. She's made a really good intervention there. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. That's a good-looking ball. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Five minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Well, trying to let them continue, but now he's gone back and awarded the free kick. And playing it through. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. And danger averted. Well read. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. This could be troublesome. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they were...
The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Now it's almost here, and both teams know they had better be ready as soon as the referee's whistle sounds. A fabulous prospect. Don't move a muscle. Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former... Will it be? And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw. Morsi. And fish and chips have it once again. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. He has teammates around him. Yakubu. Error by the keeper might give them a chance. Oh, good vision. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Oh, he'll take it on. And that's a really excellent free kick from that position.
Well, how unlucky was that? Just look at his technique. He strikes it so well.
Pressing like that will help the cause. And he could be in proper trouble here. Throw-ins given. Yakubu. King. There to take it away. Isco. Well, the fans have been wondering how this might go. It is his debut game. Stuart, what should we be looking for from him today?
Well, I'm expecting him to show us his talent today because he has all the attributes needed to beat defenders. And most importantly, he usually has an end product to match. Let's hope I'm not disappointed.
And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And back with Miller now. Promising looking ball. And the cross not quite accurate enough. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Buxton. And Lions have possession again. It looks promising. Well, this could really help the cause. Just wanted to get it out of there. Could be dangerous. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Miller. And quick thinking defensively. Morsi. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, successfully cut out. That is how to apply the pressure. It is to be a throw-in. Now, fine work from the Lions to win the ball back. Can he do it to take the lead? And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke. And he puts it away confidently. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Good ball over the top. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Good distribution. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Will it happen for them? A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. But the big question is, who has the qualities necessary to succeed? There is so much on the line. Stay tuned, it's live. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. It's fish and chips, and they take on the Bulldogs.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Levin. Hassan. Went in strongly to win the ball. And that is offside. David. Good idea. Might jump in front. Well, the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. And wasteful from fish and chips. Thumped clear. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. And a tidy tackle. David. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
How about the cross? Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Oh, good work from Fish and Chips to win the ball back. Oh, moving it nicely. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And the cross goes in. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Played over. Now he must get it out of there. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And teammates to play it to. Magnificent challenge to win it back. He had to react, and did. Yoon. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Just a chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Plenty of support here. Delivering it into the box. Textbook defending inside the box. And possibilities here. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. So not long to go to the interval. Fish and Chips have the lead in this one. What have you made of it so far?
Well,
oh, surely! And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. So back underway following the equaliser. Isco. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. That's a good pass. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, opting for the short corner. An attack full of promise. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Hassan. Good piece of defending. Showing good vision. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. So, ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from Fish and Chips? That's what they need. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And back underway with Fish and Chips hoping to plot a route back into the game. Possession lost, intercepted. Kane. Could be threatening. And a simple clearance, a good one. Will he play it in? Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And Fish and Chips unable to retain possession. has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Now what can they do from here? Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they keep it going? And space to cross it. And almost the ideal counter-attack, but no reward in the end.
Well, breathtaking football, but not the finish to match.
Well, not hard to read that pass. Nice looking move, this. Great opportunity. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. Levin. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Distributing it well. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, the Bulldogs pushing to add to their advantage. It'll be a corner. And the short option preferred. And it's played into the centre. Nicely blocked. Strong challenge, but the defending isn't over. It's a corner. Well, they fancy a short one. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And forcing the error. Will it happen for them? Oh, the threat is there. But a good piece of tidying up. Counter-attacking chance. Well, it fizzled out. Being pressed and pressed high. 20 minutes to go. Went in strongly, decisively. Could be threatening. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And deciding to go short with this one. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. And a chance to whip it in here. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Oh, great attacking play. Out of play it goes. He was under a bit of pressure. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Plenty of support here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Good idea. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Magnificent. Can he take the chance? Well, I think we were expecting a much better effort from there.
He has to score, really. That was a great opportunity.
It's a neat move. And a confident clearance. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Just the challenge that was required. There could be trouble here. He's already been cautioned. And it will be his last act of the day. He's off.
Well, what was he thinking? It's a silly tackle, isn't it?
Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Might be a chance to break. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Oh, he could give it away. Hassan. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Well, that one has promise. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Now, fish and chips might be onto something. And space to cross it. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips.
ready for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. Don't go anywhere, we'll have all the action for you live next. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, what are you expecting to see? In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. And fish and chips get us moving again. A swift response required after this setback. Isco. And a strong tackle. Nice looking move, this. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Ceballos. Rutledge. O'Reilly. Moving it forward. Trying to open up the defence. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. They got the touch on the ball. A throw in now. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. 2-0 now, and back underway. Rutledge. Back now to the goalkeeper. A mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Sloppy in possession from fish and chips. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, they have the ball once more. Very effective pass. And that'll roll through to the keeper. The attack just fizzling out in the end. Isco. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Teammate and support. He knew he had to make the tackle and did. Options in the centre. Corner coming up.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Good move in the making for fish and chips. Oh, he looks threatening. A goal! And it's very much game on here. So underway once more, and fish and chips just one behind now, and you really sense the momentum shift. Crossing possibilities. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Loves to attack from the wide areas. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Might lead to a chance. It should be. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. High quality defending. Rutledge. And fish and chips with the ball again. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And back underway with fish and chips hoping to plot a route back into the game. Under real pressure here. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to two. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Ceballos. And quick thinking defensively. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. It might be on for them. Top-class defending. And showing the importance of width. Must be. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Struggling to keep the ball. Good-looking cross. Struggling to get it away. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Genuine chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the finish is clinical. It just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And intercepted it. And into the last 30 minutes now. Nice looking move, this. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now can they counter clinically? Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And a fine cross. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Clear to see who got the last touch. So a throw in it'll be. Might lead to a chance. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Delivering it. Good piece of defending. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Could be threatening. Well, fish and chips unable to hang on to it. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Oh, this is looking promising. Defenders need to cover. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Not really the ideal clearance. Well, nothing untoward happened. And it might be. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Promising looking ball. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Nicely cut out. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. A really well taken free kick, but no reward for it.
Well, for a moment there, he must have thought that was in. He struck it so cleanly.
And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. And threading it through. Good-looking move. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, where do I start? They've been...
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Magnificent defending. And short it is. The delivery. Can he do it? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the flight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that.
Well, he saw the situation developing. Oh, moving it nicely. Really good build-up, but no end product. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, oh
The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Cheers, Jeff. High pressing and good high pressing. Could be threatening. Oh, he could finish. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. And play halted, free kick given. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Well, for any player, it's a matter of personal pride to start positively with their new club.
Well, I'm expecting him to show us his talent today because he has all the attributes needed to beat defenders. And most importantly, he usually has an end product to match. Let's hope I'm not disappointed.
Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Needs to tread carefully. Ball's gone. And playing it through. Will it be? Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Playing it short. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Isco. And he has options available. Good use of advantage. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Ceballos. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? This looks interesting. And the goalkeeper taking charge. Ceballos. And take it away. Isco. Losing possession a bit easily. Good idea. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Ceballos. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Isco. Incisive pass. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. O'Reilly. He read the situation defensively and did his job. He has teammates around him. Might lead to a chance. Composed and patient passing. Really bright-looking attack. Ceballos. O'Reilly. And it might be. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Oh, good vision. A chance now with the corner. They take it short. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Well, fish and chips looking ravenous here. And offside it is. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Can they forge ahead? On the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Well, they fancy a short one. Blocked it brilliantly. And I'll tell you what, that looked like a certain goal. Had to be a goal.
Well, that was a golden opportunity. He has to score there.
Couldn't keep it. Feeding it through. He must finish! And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. And fish and chips get us moving again. A swift response required after this setback. This looks interesting. Teammates in the middle. Well, still an issue here. Textbook defending inside the box. Ceballos. Just lost his focus. Throw in here.
Well, as those stats tell us, fish and chips are certainly enjoying more of the ball so far in this game, but their attacking play has been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders, otherwise they're going to lose this.
Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Gives it a go! And nicely parried away. Plenty of space out wide for fish and chips. And quick thinking defensively. Ceballos. O'Reilly. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, surely. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Oh, simple for the keeper. Well read to put an end to that attack. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. That's a very fine piece of tackling. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And hit with ferocity! Not a failure by fish and chips to keep the ball. This could be troublesome. Can he get them level? And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. O'Reilly. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, a disappointing end to that break. O'Reilly. The emphasis very much on attack. Ceballos. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Now, who can he pick out? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. And clearing his lines. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Ceballos. Showing good defensive judgment. And a chance to whip it in here. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And wasteful from fish and chips. All the way through to the keeper then. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Well, the ball rolling again. No end to the action. It's the first period of extra time. And I must say, this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Oh, good vision. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Still possibilities. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it. It has to be. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, a disappointing throw in there. And space to cross it. That's a useful cross. Smuggled away. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. Ceballos. Losing possession here. Will it happen for them? And given away. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And teammates around him. Excellent defending. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Trying to open them up. This could square the game. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. That's it. Half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well-timed tackle. Could be dangerous. Cuts it back. Ceballos. Good-looking move. Shot attempted. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. So back underway at 3-1. And he has options available. But nothing comes of it. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, surely! Brilliantly blocked. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Oh, now, will it be a red card? Able to block it. That's a good-looking pass. Teammate available. Well, possibilities inside the box. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Could reduce the deficit. And in it goes. And you never know in this game. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, in terms of possession and chances created, they were second best. But they kept plugging away and got a very good win in the end.